Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 253. The first set of the day was submitted by Robert. The second photo, I'm like, bro, this guy's room. If you showed this to me first, I'm like, this guy's room's got to be awesome.
Yeah.
But no, everything is right there. And then you go to the next photo that shows the other side, and that's just it's not a true L desk. I mean, there's really no attempt there, so you got a terrible score for cable management. You should really take all that stuff that's bundled up in the second photo and spread it out throughout the setup and not keep it all in the corner like that. Robert scored a 62. The next setup was submitted by Farouk. The thing is, though, the desk is so small for that wall, and there's so much more he could have added, that this really is super simple and easy to maintain and to get it to this point.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I love the theme. You know, I love all the stuff on the wall. Maybe the way it's displayed is not the most ideal position, but he's trying to be unique with the way he displays it. But maybe trying to find a new way to display it would be ideal.
Farouk scored a 94. The next setup was submitted by Connor. Bezels. Fatter than your mom. Let's talk speakers. That's whatever. Let's talk usability. Yeah, I'm not feeling it too much. I don't know if the PC is going to really make too much sense being here on this desk. It's already a small desk as is, but you're really making it a little bit harder to use by having that mother fudger up on the desk. Like, I try to picture myself sitting at this monitor arrangement, and it's not really working for me. The monitors need to be moved over to the right anyways, because it's already too far to the left. But then the left display, it's like, I get what you're going for, but at least slide it over a little bit. It'll make sense. I think your desk is just really hurting you here. Connor scored a 72. The next setup was submitted by Swashin. The only thing is, I hate all the out of sight out of mind and cable management really destroys it, but that dark gray on black on the white, like, oh, I will say it's pretty cool that you have this really clean rest of your room and you're 13, you know? Wire management, like I said, is really what's hurting you. Having the controllers there, put them in the drawer. The Rubik's Cube's cool, but having your Nintendo and all that, I'd probably put away as well. You know, the Snowball's fine. Don't know how I feel about the GPU being on display right there.
Yeah, because he has a really cool Lego, like, Star Wars display in there.
Yeah, why put it there?
But it's like, yeah, it's hidden. Like, the one cool thing you have, like, near your setup, you can kind of see it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not really being showed to its full potential. So yeah, like Matt said, get something off to the side that you could display it on.
Sachin scored a 78. The next setup was submitted by Jonah. I look at it and there's some confusion. I think the way the TV set up, that whole rack to the right side is not really my cup of tea. Zip ties, don't know if that's how you really use them. Yeah, I would figure that out. The cables behind the monitors, that's not really how it's supposed to be. There's not enough room on this desk. Also, what'd you do to the desk to absolutely destroy it the way you did? But I will say it can easily be fixed with a new desk, and you have the room for it. It'll help you if you get rid of that shelf, just get new furniture. You have a lot of room in this corner, a lot. Jonah scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Brian. He's obviously OD'd on the NyQuil. He's got female deodorant, and what makes it even worse is below that he's got like a jewelry pickup situation. The idea of not even cleaning up your setup for the photo makes me hate you even more, because obviously you have no care for getting a good score. You know, all the stuff under the monitor, the boxes, that's a terrible spot for the boxes. All that stuff makes no sense to me at all. Brian scored a 52. The next setup was submitted by Jay. Between the red windscreen on the Yeti, but seriously, the red windscreen that matches the black and red throughout the whole setup with the acoustic foam and the extend the mouse pad and the peripherals and stuff. Super cool. Nice little touch. 2 pop vinyls there. But then the main pop vinyl, the Groot, I don't know if that's really the best spot for it on top of your Amazon Echo. I do love how clean and organized everything is. I really think that's awesome. But I don't like the PC being there. And I understand it's probably due to cable length and things like that. And your cable management is 10 out of 10. But I just have this whole, you know, my feet. I don't think that it's really the best spot. Jay scored an 88. The final setup of the day was submitted by Nolan. Not only is it like not really supported that well, it's like the depth. It doesn't go that deep. The computer is like kind of hanging off a little bit, which is a problem, and it's just not a good spot for it. So I wouldn't do that, especially when you have an ultra wide and a nice secondary display. Mouse pad has an issue of its own, of course, as we can see. The microphone, if you're streaming, that is extremely uncomfortable. A lot of stuff that's just weirded me out. The headphone placement's stupid as hell. What the hell are you even thinking? Just the full usability here is a big no-no for me, sir. Nolan scored a 68. Farouk walked away with first place with a 94. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 253.